Tron memes are going absolutely crazy right now, and the data doesn't lie. If you look at the growth right now, there has been over 30,000 meme coins launched on Tron as of yesterday, and the revenue is going through the roof, right? Minimum, I think that Tron is here to stay. In fact, even if we look at the revenue of TRX right now, it's the highest that it has ever been over the past year. In fact, this means that we could be on the cusp of something great. We could be on the cusp of another mini meme cycle. And I say mini because we don't know how long this is going to last. In my opinion, this is because BTC is ranging sideways, but it gives us a good opportunity to place our bets, and it means that we can make obviously some good money. Now, the reason for this is because of Justin Sun. Now, I've never ever seen a CEO of a chain shilling like this. In fact, if you look at Ethereum, you don't see Vitalik shilling meme coins like this guy. If you look at Ton, you don't even see the founder of Ton shilling meme coins like this guy. But Justin Sun is going absolutely ape right now. In fact, he literally today said that he's going to be doing a podcast or a show with Ran from Crypto Banter this Sunday. So if you're watching this before Sunday, there you go, a little bit of alpha for you. Now, he launched a website called Sun Pump. Now, this is the pump fund of the chain, right? And I mentioned this in yesterday's video. In fact, if you don't know how to get onto Tron, if you don't know about wallets, etc., I recommend you check it out. Now, as you can see here, Sun Pump is exactly like Pump.fun. In fact, it's very similar. You can launch tokens, you can trade tokens. They'll probably release like streaming platforms and stuff like that soon. And it allows you to launch and trade for cheap. It's a little bit more expensive than Solana. However, they've managed to reduce the fees to like 0.25 cents. So it's very, very cheap and efficient to use. And in my opinion, the easiest way to profit from this is just to pick the narratives. There's a few key narratives that you're going to want to know. Number one is obviously Justin Sun's profile picture, right? Whatever his profile picture is at the time, they're the tokens that are going to be pumping. In fact, there's one right now called like Wukong or Wu something. This is the one. It's at about 9 million market cap. And as you can see, for a few hours from 8 till 8 a.m. So basically 24 hours, it was dormant at basically next to nothing. And now it's sat at about 9 million FDV. You can see from some of the top trades right now, some people have made absolute bank. Like, see this person here. This person probably got in on Sun Pump, made 140 grand. Another person turned $3,600 into over 124 grand. This guy turned 52K into 124K. And the list goes on. In fact, 73K to 108K. So this person made about 182K profit. Ridiculous. Now, in my opinion, this meme's a little bit cooked right now, but it's a perfect example on just how crazy it can go, because this was only made 3 days ago. So it only takes days to turn like $3,000 into a few hundred grand. Do you know what I mean? Like, the opportunity right now is ripe, and the list goes on. In fact, if you look at most of these, if you look at Suncat, for example, you can see a very similar thing. Again, it's fizzled out right now. I think Suncat and Sundog will do well, similar to what we have seen and what we will continue to see on the Ton chain with Toncat and like T-Dog. I think somebody copied off of it. You see like they both start to go, because cats and dogs are, again, another narrative, which is the second narrative of this chain. You can see slightly different to Sun Wukong is Suncat is stabilizing and could go on another rally right now, simply because this one only relies on Justin's, obviously, his Facebook picture, or whatever his Twitter picture. However, when it comes to Suncat is obviously just cats and dogs. So as long as there's volume on the network, as long as the network grows, this one should do well. And again, you can see it from top traders here, guys. Like, people are making very good money. Like, this person, $5,000, made 98K. This person, 12,000, 182K. 2,700 made 72K. 5,900 made $70,000. Like, these are real people. It could be one person, it could be multiple people, or it could all be different people. But at the end of the day, people are making money. And again, this token only launched about 7.5 days ago. So this narrative is hot and it isn't finished. And I'll tell you why it isn't finished now. Because the difference is with most chains, they rely on just public growth, right? They don't have like an ambassador. If you look at Tesla, Tesla has Elon Musk. The better Elon Musk does, the better Tesla does over time. And he has more authority to give suggestions. Obviously, he doesn't run the whole company, make all the decisions now, but he can give like very strong suggestions and direction of the company. Same thing when you have Steve Jobs and Apple, RP Steve Jobs, but it's a similar thing. Like when you have a lead authority figure and he is like repping it, it's probably going to do well. And I think that it will continue. If you notice, one of the biggest memes that I'm currently looking at right now is Sun token. Now, Sun token is currently sat at about $237 million market cap. In fact, it's the same market cap right now as Pepe coin on ETH, for example, which again, I like Pepe coin. I do think Pepe coin is going to do well, but Sun is better, in my opinion, right now. You can see that it's already listed on Binance as of yesterday. Bybit, Upbit, Gate.io, it's on every single exchange. In fact, even KuCoin. So it's an easily accessible meme coin to be buying right now. And 100% of the profits from SunSwap and also from Sun Pump all go into using buying back and burning this token actually. So it should be good. And as you can see, we're currently rallying right now. This isn't the all-time high. This is like the recent high. I think the quote-unquote all-time high is something ridiculous like $20. Do I think it'll go to $20? No. I've put 50K in around like, I put out like 0.2. I'll be taking out my initial once we get up to this high over here. When we go into price discovery, I leave it. I think this should be a $1 billion meme because if you look at Tron, for example, again, if we go back to the data which I was showing you guys earlier, Tron TVL is $8.2 billion. In fact, it's absolutely massive for TVL. The revenue, again, is absolutely ridiculous. It's one of the largest, most liquid chains out there because everybody uses Tron USDT to make transactions, right? Everybody does. In fact, anytime I go to like an OTC place, anytime I speak to people use Tron, in fact, especially in China. So it's an openly used chain, which means people are already using it anyway. And if people find that, I can just swap, this on Binance, for example, as you can see with Sun, and it's convenient, it's easy, and this represents the whole entire meme culture of it, it's probably going to do well. One thing that I want to do for the next narrative is show you guys something very interesting, which is Matt Fury. So the third narrative is the Matt Fury narrative. Now, as you can see here, especially if you've been in crypto, you know this, right? There's 3 characters right here. You have Landwolf, Andy, Bird Dog, Pepe, and you have Brett. Now, something very interesting is most of these characters are already taken for their own chain. You have Brett, for example. Brett is sat at just under $1 billion and it represents Coinbase. Then you have the next character, which you have Pepe. Now, Pepe represents obviously Ethereum, right? It's the green one. And as you can see, it represents Ethereum over here. And it's set at 3.4 billion. Ridiculous as a meme coin. In fact, if you think about the next cycle, the next bull cycle, which is obviously weeks away, this is going to pass all-time high. So God knows how big this can get. And it's a meme coin, If we look at the next one, we have Andy. Andy's one which I'm going to be making a video about very soon. We have Landwolf as well. You can see Landwolf over here is set at about 31 million. Okay, even though it's on a downtrend right now, that's because obviously Solana is on a downtrend right now. However, there needs to be a Matt Fury narrative on the biggest meme coin chain right now, which is Tron. So in my opinion, I don't think it's this one, right? This is Bird Dog, right? But if you look at this Bird Dog, it's got nothing, right? And it's already on Solana. I found a better one. I found a bird dog on Tron, and I've just joined these guys as advisor because I think that their content is spot on right now. I think this is like exactly what we need to be seeing when it comes to meme coins on Tron. You can see here the content right now, 10 out of 10. Like go and take a look at some of this content, guys, on Instagram, on their Twitter. Obviously, they've just released, so they're not gonna have crazy amount of followers. I actually advise them not to. I said, don't buy followers, don't do no fake engagement, whatever. Just grow it organic with the content because that's what's important. And if we look at what Justin Sun's tweeting right now, the main thing he wants to know is he says, look, even though we keep talking about all sorts of words related to revenue, none of the revenue concerns me. All the stuff we basically just talk about. All I want is memes. Give me memes, right? All the revenue goes to TRX and Sun, which is obviously the Sun token, which I just mentioned. Now the question is, what's the best meme on Tron? Okay, in my opinion, I don't think it's his profile picture, right? And that's valued at, what, $9 million. I don't think it's a rock. There's one that's a rock, which is like $2.1 million. I think it's Bog. Bog is only valued right now at $1 million. So I think this is a great opportunity. It's one to look at. And if you're interested in finding out about Bog, I'll leave a link for it in the description. I'll also leave a tutorial just here or here on how you can get involved in Tron. And remember that this cycle might not last very long. So take the opportunity because, again, it only takes a few days to make these 100x gains or 50x gains or even 20x gains. It's ridiculous how short the periods of times are. So if you're watching this video right now, whenever you see it, take action, join the communities, and get ready for the ballroom, my friend. There is not long left.